Welcome to fanfiction on YouTube. Why? Because I need light. It's too dark. That's better. Okay. As I was saying, welcome to fanfiction on YouTube. You know me, I'm Kanisha the writer, and today I am going to finish reading my fan fiction story that I already put on fan fiction. It has like 1,314 views. I wasn't trying to brag that, but I'm actually really glad it is that popular. It's got to be one of my most popular stories. I mean, wait till the second book is finished. Anyway, let's start the story. Hang on a minute. Sometimes my thing can act a little dumb sometimes. Wait. Anyway, Sunday morning, they're in the cupboard, talking to each other. Harry, we can't keep pretending the letters don't exist. Sorry. My thing is acting a little stupid. Anyway, where was I again? Harry, we can't keep pretending the letters don't exist. Everywhere I go, I see those letters. It's a nightmare. A total nightmare, Keith told Harry. You're right. I guess we should have seen this coming with the horse being magical beings, Harry whispered. I know. Sadly, I know. Let's go. So they go into the living room where they give Uncle Vernon cookies and Key sneaks one. Key, what's the matter? Asks Harry, noting Key in a trance. Key leans close to Harry and senses something, which is when a zillion of the letters come out of the fireplace that made Aunt Petunia scream and Dudley begging for the letter tornado to stop. Aren't you going to grab one? I mean, what if we do get a chance to go to Hogwarts that year? All right, Key agreed. Key grabbed two letters, which have Harry and her name on it, and put them in her bag. What? They're going to think it's a test. I think it's a tad suspicious that we're just sitting here, Key figured. I should have put wait. I don't know why I put what. Got it, said Harry, grabbing a letter which makes some of them chase after him. The letter surrounds them. This is wild. Wild, Key girl. That's it. We're moving away. Far away, where they can't find us. Uh-oh, Key. Each time they moved to a different place. But the letters would still find them. Harry, Key, and the Dursleys. Harry, Key, and the Dursleys settle in a place surrounded by a sea, which seemed normal. It's nighttime there. Key and Harry are in the living room on the carpet. On the carpet, Harry makes a pitch for a birthday. Delicious. He's talking to himself. Happy birthday. Hope your birthday goes good, said Kira smiling. Thanks. What's up? Did Harry once he noticed Key looking at the door? Harry, I'm having one of those weird feelings again. Key told him, which is when they see the door flash a bright light. Harry, wait, somebody's coming. Somebody we know. Key figured out why Harry was about to hide. Really? Asked Harry surprised. Another bang comes on the door. Then the door comes down, which makes Harry and Key back up and the Dursleys come downstairs. Sorry about that, Hagrid apologized. It's okay, said Key with a nervous smile on with Harry still behind her. Hagrid picks up the door and puts it there, which is when they notice I'm a friend with a shotgun. I demand you leave at once, sir. You are breaking and entering. And comment, Uncle Vernon commented, dry up, Dorothy, you great prune. I impersonated their voices a lot. Like, literally, I remember the whole entire movie by heart. I can tell you the whole thing right now, but I'm trying to read the story. Said Hagrid, then squeezes the shotgun, which makes a bullet hit the roof. Well, I'm surprised I didn't know she was working. And sir, yeah, uh, Harry, no need to hide. Because it gets from beyond key. I haven't seen you since you were a baby. And got something for you. Afraid I may have sand, but I think your taste for it will be the same. After told them, after hands Harry a box with cake inside and a cupcake to keep. Thank you, and Harry. Yes, this is a sweet gift. Keep your heart. It's not every day you're really in terms of living. Harry puts down the box while Key eats her cupcake, which making sure Dudley doesn't eat Harry's cake. Excuse me, but who are you? Asks Harry as Hagrid sits in a chair. Rubius Hagrid, keeper of Creeves and Grims at Hogwarts. Hagrid introduced himself. Of course, you know all about Hogwarts, assumed Hagrid. Actually, Hagrid, you see, we know very little. That's why we're surprised by your appearance, Kean informed Hagrid. Really? Then do you know about you being a fae and Harry being a wizard? Hagrid? Yes, answered he. Definitely, yeah. We swore when we took him in, we put a stop to all this rubbish. You know, you never told us? I knew it, Keybird. Of course you are. Yeah. How could you be my perfect sister being who she was? My mother and father were so proud the day she got out of there. We have a witch in the family. Isn't it wonderful? I was the only one for Sierra where she was a freak. And then she met that Potter. Then she had you, and I knew you'd be the same, just as strange, just as abnormal. And if you please, she got herself blown up. And your cousin, yeah, got landed. Blown up. You said she was angry because a car crash here it's an outrage, it's a scandal, and they will not be going. So, I disagree. You have no right to choose where we go. This moment, filling us with nonsense and keeping us from the truth, keeps fulfilling. Then Kino eating his cake, which is when Hagrid uses a umbrella they gave Dudley a pigtail, which made the Dursleys rush out. I appreciate if you defend one at Hogwarts about that. Strictly speaking, I'm not allowed to use magic, said Hagrid. Okay, said Harry. We're a bit behind schedule. Let's unless you'd rather stay, said Harry. Put the door Put the door back, then leaves the place. Let's go, said Q, with Harry following him. Well, that was chapter 3. Now here's chapter 4. The next moment, Hagrid, Key, and Harry walk through the streets of London. All students must be equipped with one standard-sized two-pewter cauldron and may bring, if they desire, either an owl, a cat, or a toad. Read Key. Can we find all this in London? Asked Harry. If you know where to go, said Hagrid in a quiet tone. They go to a cornerstone and enter the leaky cauldron. As they enter the place, there is music and people talking. Ah, Hagrid, the usual, I presume. No thanks, Tom. I'm on a bit. Oh, I presume. Barkeep Tom assumed. No thanks, Tom. I'm on official Hogwarts business today. Just helping young Harry and Key here buy their school supplies, Hagrid told him. Bless my soul, it's Harry Potter and Key Walker, replied Tom. The pub goes silent. A man comes up and shakes Harry and Key's hand. Welcome back, Mr. Potter and Miss Walker. Welcome back, greeted the man. Doris Crockett, I can't believe I'm meeting you at last, said Doris Crockett. A man on a rollaway drum on his head appears. It is Professor Quirrell. Harry Potter, Keith Walker. Can't tell you how pleased I am to meet you. Quirrell quivered. Hello, Professor. I didn't see you there. Harry and Keith, this is Professor Quirrell. He'll be your defense against the dark arts teacher at Hogwarts, said Harry. Oh, nice to meet you, said Harry. He nodded. Harry holds out. Come in. I'm in. How do you pause this thing? How am I gonna be able to pause this if I can't even? Hang on a minute. Come on, pause it. Pause. Come on, pause. How does this thing pause? Oh, great. Guys, I can't pause it. Come on, pause. Pause, 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 pause. Oh, here's the thing. Phew. What a relief. Come on, let me pause. I'm paused it first. I'm back. Okay, anyway, where was I? Harry holds out his hand, but Quirrell avoids taking it, which Key finds suspicious. Interesting. I'm getting a strange vibe from him, Key thought. Well, must be going now. Lots to buy, said Hagrid. Goodbye, said Harry. See ya, said Key. They exit the leaky cauldron to a wall. See, Harry and Key? You're famous, said Hagrid. Hagrid and Key walk into the alley just behind the leaky cauldron. But why are we famous? All those people back there, how is it they know who we are? Asked Harry. I'd like to know too, said Key. I'm not sure I'm the right person to tell you that, Harry and Key, said Hagrid. Hagrid pulls out his umbrella and taps a few bricks on the wall. The bricks begin to move, forming an opening to walk through. Welcome here, Harry and Key, to Diagon Alley. While they're walking through Diagon Alley, Hagrid points out various shops to Harry and Key. Whoa, I say Key, then shaking it off, trying to face on important things. That's where you get quills and ink. Over there, all your bits and bobs from doing wizardry, Hagrid pointed out. They passed by a broom shop with the new Nimbus 2000 in the window. It's a world-class racing broom, said the first child. Whoa, look at the new Nimbus 2000. It's the fastest model yet, exclaimed the second child. But Hagrid, I'd like to pay for all this. I haven't any money, asked Harry. Well, there's your money, Harry. Gringotts, the wizard race. And no safer place, not one. Except perhaps Hogwarts, said Hagrid. Harry and Key walk into the main corridor to Gringotts on either side of them. Hang on. Ah, we're back. Hagrid, Harry, and Key walk along the main corridor to Gringotts. On either side of them, goblins are hard at work. Hagrid, what exactly are these things? Says here. They're goblins. Harry, clever as they the goblins, but not the most friendly of beasts. Let's stay close. Hagrid told here. Ah, I feel danger. Keith thought while observing the area. Mr. Harry Potter and Miss Key Walker wishes to make a withdrawal, said Hagrid to the goblin. And does they have their keys? Asked the goblin. Wait a minute. Gotta hear somewhere. Ah, there's a letter. Oh, there's something else as well. Where's the Dumbledore? Give me this. Said Hagrid searching through his pocket. Hagrid hands him 2 keys, a piece of paper. It's the key for you know what. To vault, you know which, said Dumbledore. Very well then, said the goblin. The goblin takes them to the vault, while Hagrid is holding the lamp. The goblin takes them to the vault. Oh wait, no wait, I already read that. My bad. Vault 687. Lamp, please, said the goblin. He hands the goblin the lamp and unlocks the door. After the door opens, Harry and Key see 2 stacks of gold coins and look in awe. No way! Harry and Key exclaim. Did you think your parents would leave you nothing now, did you? Asked Hagrid. Well, 713, said the Glen. What's in there, Hagrid? Asked Harry. Can't tell you, Harry. Hogwarts business. Very secret, answered Hagrid. Stand back, said the goblin. The goblin rubs his hands down the door, which unlocks the secret locks in the vault. During their journey of shopping for school supplies, Key noticed a mysterious group of kids near a broken-down shop. Key, with her cousin Hagrid now looking, follows the group. This is when we're gonna meet our new friends. I got a buzz it for another moment ago. I'm so sorry to sing. That's true. Okay, guys. This here is chapter 4 of Harry, Key, and the Discovery of the Sorcerer's Stone. I hope you people like this story. Like I said, it's one of my most popular fan fiction stories. Anyway, let's continue. The group inside the shop is shown as mostly normal people that aren't in cloaks. Instead, there is one girl with hummingbird wings, one boy lifting weights, one girl doing gymnastics, a ferret about the size of a dog, and twins that can shapeshift. That wasn't it. There's a tall girl with brown hair, wearing a black jacket, pink shirt, blue jeans, and red shoes, who's the leader of the group. The other kids sit in a chair with their full attention on the girl leader. The girl leader talks about them always meeting in this special place. Key noticed the ferret looking at her, which said, "What the huh?" and birds notice. With the hummingbird wings notice. Who's there, friend or foe? Eh, asks the girl with hummingbird wings while flying behind a stack of boxes. Friend, I'm a fae too, he knows. Prove it, says the girl with hummingbird wings. He holds her necklace as she got from the envelope which glows, and this makes electricity flow through her. Okay, I'm convinced, the girl with hummingbird wings admitted. The boy lifts the boxes and one of the twins says, "Oh my gosh, you're Key Walker." He smiles nervously. Sorry about Becky, but this is a secret hangout, the girl leader pointed out. Understandable. What are your names exactly? The girl leader has very curly hair wearing a white dress and view. I'm Kenny. These are my friends, Betty, Devin, Quinn, Lee, Amy, along with our pet, Jen. Kenny slash the girl leader proclaimed. The girl with hummingbird wings is Betty. She has phoenix-like hair, wearing an orange jacket, white shirt, blue jeans, and red shoes. The favorite is Jen. The twin slash lead is a girl with blonde hair wearing a red dress. The boy Devin who can lift weights. He has black hair, sunglasses, wearing a red shirt, white pants, and black shoes. The other twin, Quinn, is a boy with blonde hair, black blue shirt, black pants, and white shoes. Are there other faces? Asked Key. You're new to the magical world, aren't you? Betty figured out. Key nodded at Betty's assumption. Betty flies to her backs and gets a book with the title History of Faith. After the Big War, most of the Fays disappeared or died. Fays were judged too quickly. Vicky keep it to look down and is shocked by what she found out. How about some smoothies, said Lee and Quinn. Key and her friends are enjoying smoothies. So how do you know about Faith? Asked Amy. Key reveals her friend Sarah knew lots about magic. Betty was smiling at the fact that Key. She met Key. Amy comes in the conversation and explains how her and her friends are adopted and have taken care of each other. Hearing that their story, Key explained her life actually is miserable, but she tries to make the best of it by messing with Dudley, cheering up Harry, and keeping a positive attitude. Key responds back with telling about the foster family talked to them because they were different, but they ignored how it you have wings. How is it you have wings? I don't know. They randomly appeared on my birthday, said Betty. That's the same thing that happened to us, said Gwenly, Amy, and then simultaneously. In between the conversation, they noticed a girl with blue hair wearing a black coat, which gives a big smile and smooch. Who's she? Asked Keith. My rival, Veronica. She's the worst, said Amy. Amy explains that Veronica to be they used to be best friends when she discovered her true motives. Veronica is shown with two creepy people, Lucy and Dave. Lucy is a girl with long black hair wearing a cloak. Dave looks like an average emo. That's our spies. They are the main reason why we are so secretive, said B. The spies start to walk up to them. We better go. Any ideas, said Gwen. My friend Lisa said she saw Keith's cousin around the library, said Kenny. I do need some information, and the library is quiet. Sure, why not, said Keith. This side of the story is taken up right now to Harry, where he is just walking into the library with Hagrid when he sees a girl with silver hair wearing a red shirt, blue jeans, and white shoes flying upside down. Are you Harry Potter? She asked. Yeah, who are you? Said Harry. I'm Lisa. I've heard so much about you. Hey, where's your cousin? Said the girl. She's hanging out with some new friends. You know us. You know us too. We're in Sephiroth. Mostly because of my awful aunt, and my other cousin. Said Harry. You had a horrible life and you just figured out you were a wizard? What a coincidence, Lisa said. Yeah. How did you figure that out? I asked Harry. Well, I went through the same thing. I live with my adopted family. I couldn't believe they kept it a secret. But they did it for me, said Lisa. Then it seems we have similar lives. I wonder if there's a reason about that, said Harry. It is interesting you two meet her. Ever heard the story about what made Harry a legend among Keith? Said I heard some interesting stuff, but never knew the whole thing. But I never looked too much into what the truth behind the legend is, answered Lisa. Well, does my friend have a story for you, said girl looking from the shadows. Get me joining in. I'd love to hear the story, asked me with a smile. Hey, Harry, Harry, and Abby. These are my friends, said he. Thank you. I have an idea. How about we split your stories and make it into one? What do you think, Hagrid? Said Abigail. I say that's a wonderful idea, said Hagrid. Great. Which part goes first, said Abigail. While Key and her new friend sat down, Hagrid starts the first part of the story. It was a long time ago. Very dark times. Voldemort started to gather some followers. Brought him to the dark side, said Hagrid. Around the time, key parents Kay and John, along with Harry and Lily Potter, James and Lily Potter were fighting against Voldemort. It was around they started their experiment, Key explained. Sit down, boy. Yeah, you don't hear it. I did. But you want to make it there? No, you did. No, it's ours, the ones that's like that. It had to be her. So if I get my plate off the potty and throw it away. All right, back to the story. Let's see. Okay, come here. The story turns into a flashback where Kay and Kevin, sorry, I meant to put John, I beg Kevin my mistake. Kay and John are working on on potions in their house for days. Their friends were worried about this, especially Abigail. She was worried that if they continued, something bad was going to happen. But there's no need to worry. Since Kay and John finished at least a week before their cousin's death, Abigail comes in the house when they just finished it. They tested it on her. The experiment caused her hands and their eyes to glow, her floating and glowing angel wings. Yes, you heard right. Guardians in the universe don't earn wings, they can just fly. Anyway, a Death Eater named Bellatrix found out about them and almost got away with the experiment. But when their experiment sent through Abigail's vein, she defeated Bellatrix with one blast. After blasting Bellatrix, Abigail blacked out. Once Kay and John take Abigail to the hospital. Once Abigail wakes up, she sees Lee, James, Kay, and John around her hospital bed. Kay, James, John, Lily, what happened? Asked Abigail weakly. Try not to talk. I'm sorry, I didn't know our experiment would have that kind of effect, Kay apologized. It's okay, I know you didn't want to hurt me, said Abigail, touching her daughter's face. Well, Mommy, don't run! A little bit, I think. We all know you meant well, said Lily. Kay knew that nobody was blaming her, but she feels responsible for it, so she leaves the room to clear her head. James comes out and sits next to Kay. James, how is it that the people remain so calm when they are about to freak out? I see. Okay, each person has a different way of reacting around these times. I'm surprised that most of us are sane now. It's a thing. Times are different, but some people remain calm. I guess it's thing that said James. I remember when we were little and we had moments like this. Wow, it's slow. I was a kid, I could just say while watching them, Lily remembers when she first met Kay. Lily and Kay bumped into each other and Kay helps Lily pick up her books. You're Lily, right? Said Kay while smiling. Yeah, said Lily. I'm Kay. Nice to meet you, said Lily. The flashback cuts to reality when Abigail's out of bed. She's okay. The chemicals didn't cause her any harm. Her body just wasn't used to it. Now she will be fine, but her legs are numb, so she'll need a wheelchair for a day or two, said the nurse. I'm so glad, said Kay while hugging Abigail. Back at Kay and John's house, Kay destroys the formula and decides never to speak of it again. But secretly, she wanted to test it.
Daddy, my freaking phone is on 2%.
Good choice, Kay and James. Back to Louis and James' death and Kay and John's disappearance, but it had to be because it was time to go. Which left her and Key looks at her necklace with deep emotion. After that moment, since Harry already had his stuff, Abigail brought keys. They went to the platform. Near platform 9 3/4. Abigail gives Key her own journal and disappears along with Hagrid to Hogwarts. At the entrance of platform 9 3/4, they see the Weasley family. Hey, Fred! Fred, George, hey! Lizzie! Oh, with the kid inside the Weasleys. It's nice to see you, said Molly, as we're here wearing our dresses. And she sees Harry and Keith. Hello, I'm Molly. Molly introduced herself. Nice to meet you, said Harry and Keith. Yes, I'm Harry Potter, and I'm Key Walker, said Key. When the Weasleys hear this, they are shocked by this. Are they really, you really accident? Yes, said Key. Could you tell us how to stand on here and pointed to the platform? How to get on the platform? Not to worry, dear. It's my first year at Hogwarts as well. Now all you have to do is run straight to the platform 9 3/4. Best do a run if you're nervous, Molly explained. Well, that's all for today. Just chapter 3 through 5. I'll do 6 through 7 tomorrow.